So I know you want to be your perfect weight, and I also know that you want that to be easy and you want it to fit into your lifestyle. I had a terrible problem with food, especially sugar. I could not keep it in the house. In fact, the only way I couldn't eat sugar was to not go out. Years ago, my lovely boyfriend had a family reunion and I didn't even go. I can't believe now that I humiliated him like that, but I couldn't go because I knew if I was around cakes and sandwiches and picnics that I would eat them all. Because I was an all or nothing. If I was around food, I couldn't resist it. And then I started to research food. I used to teach aerobics for Jane Fonda, and even then, I would still binge on chocolate and sugar a lot.
Please click on the link below the video to watch the full content, if you are interested.
Even when I was a mother, I ate all the chocolate decorations of the Christmas tree, having spent hours putting them up, because I was, true to say, actually consumed by food. I know what it's like, and I tried everything: milkshake diets, slimming pill diets, fasting diets, any diet you can think of, I tried it. And then, of course, when I began to research the psychology of food, I learned something I never forgot. Diets have a 98%, 98% failure rate. That means they have a 2% stick rate. After all, if diets worked, why would we have a new one every year? We've got the Cambridge diet, no fat, low fat, high fat, anything you can think of. They don't work. You know why? Because diet says, stop eating your favorite food. Give up the thing that you love. If you were stranded on a desert island, you look for 3 things: food, shelter, and someone to partner up with. So food is really, really important. And when a diet says live on lettuce, live on powdered soups and shakes, it doesn't work. And even if it did, it's incredibly antisocial. So people do it and then they give up. So I really understand the psychology of overeating, why we do it. And you know what? You are wired to overeat. Nature wants you to binge. Honestly, that's true. When we lived in lean times, whenever we came across a tree of ripe bananas or mangoes, we didn't go, those mangoes got a lot of sugar, I just have half. We ate a lot and we put down fat. And nature went, this is good, because now you're going to survive. So you are wired to eat in a certain way. You're wired to crave sugar. You're wired to go back for more sugar. And you can't fight that. But when you understand it, you can work with it. Now, I actually last year taught doctors at the Royal College of Medicine my program. Marissa, how come you get people to lose half their body weight? We cannot get people to lose 2 pounds. I said, because I don't shame people. I don't blame them. I talk to them about how the mind works. Dieting doesn't work. You know what does work? Getting your mind onto your side, getting your mind to understand. So first of all, I've been there. I know what it's like to eat every bit of sugar in the house, to buy a box of 6 chocolate bars and eat every single one because it called my name. And then I understood why it called my name. I worked with so many people who were desperate about their weight and whose lives were really compromised. So I worked with many women who said, I don't have a partner because I hate my body. I could never let someone even put their arms around me. I met parents, men and women, who said, I won't go to the beach, I won't go to the park because I'm humiliated by my body. I can't ask for promotion at work because people look at me and think I'm weak. And you know what? That is completely wrong. But it's also very true. We look at people who are heavy and go, they have no control, they're weak. We judge them, and that's not fair, because you could be weak because you're a gambler or an alcoholic, and yet nobody would know. And so I really wanted to make a program that was different, that didn't say, here's a diet, stick to the diet, and then beat yourself up and feel really bad because you couldn't stick to the diet, because nobody, not even me, can stick to a diet. So I made a program that comes in 3 parts, and the first part is explain to you what is really going on, why you are actually wired to eat more when food is in your line of vision, why you are wired to crave sugar, and how to stop it. And then I did something that I'd never done before, called Regression Session, which takes you back. It's a little meditation, if you like, that takes you back to certain scenes. And one girl said, you know, it's so funny, I listened to that, and in that instance, I was back. And my mum used to work in a bar, and she'd come home every night with Coca-Cola and potato chips. And to this day, when I'm unhappy, potato chips and Coca-Cola. Someone else said, I remembered my dad taking me out once a month, and we went for McDonald's and milkshakes. And that is my comfort food. Someone else said, I remember my mum eating spinach, saying you gotta eat really boring food if you want to be thin. And if you eat anything else, you'll just get fat. And I've believed that my whole life, and now I know why.
Please click on the link below the video to watch the full content. If you are interested,